Welcome back. So, in the last video we started this Pluralize package that you can see here in the application that can check if a word is plural or singular. And today I will finish the package. So, we are translating this package using ChatGPT. And yeah, so I'll continue. So today ChatGPT is down, is like out of capacity, but no problem. We will use the playground of OpenAI that is about the same thing, but you can configure here how much stuff you want to receive, and you can like balance how much input versus output do you want to have in this machine learning model. Okay, so we have done everything until here, until the check word method. So let's go to the next one. It's the pluralize. And I will ask the playground to continue to convert stuff to Dart. Okay, convert this method to Dart. Okay, let's see if this is enough. So we can. Okay, looks like the dark mode doesn't work well here, so I will start by using the light mode right there. Okay, it converted the pluralize right here. Okay, yeah, and here is calling this singular word and this plural word, so we didn't converted these methods yet. So let's come back here and try to find them. Okay, so now we have the plural method and the is plural method. That's one of what is missing right here. Yeah, the plural is one of the methods that it's expecting there. So yeah, let's try to convert these methods to Dart. Okay, very cool. He put the pluralize here, but yeah, we don't want this part. Okay, I'll copy. I forgot to tell him to keep the comments. Let's ask him to keep the comments. Keep the comments. And probably we are already missing the comments of the last method. Yes, the pluralize doesn't have the comments. Okay, so let's come back here and pick this one. I'll pick the same one again and ask him again. And this time he will put the comments because it's right there. Okay, so can continue and we will paste this part, this plural and this plural function, pluralize. Oh, this is not really well converted. Okay, so let's come back here. Oh, keep the comments of the method. It's not really getting. Convert to Dart. No, it's not keeping the comments. Okay, so I'll put it by myself. ChatGPT doesn't want to work today, so we need to do it by ourselves. And we need to convert the singular and the plural. Okay, so it's getting an hard time because of this syntax, yeah. Because, yeah, this syntax is quite strange because, like, he's saying that the plural is the replace word. Like, yeah, this syntax is really strange. Like, JavaScript can have, like, all kinds of syntax that you don't expect. Like, so it's a function that is calling a replace word. Okay, so the plural should what? Yeah, because we want to check the word. Yeah, he's getting the function. Okay, so we want to receive a word right here and to replace and pass the word in the end. Okay, something like that. And we want to return this. Okay, so and here this plural is about the same. And so we receive a word and the rest are like global parameters. So we want to return a check word and pass here the word. Okay, so let's try if this way you can do a nice work. It's not, this is Dart. Okay, it's returning a function. Okay, but we don't want to return a function. We want to return something like in the plural we want to return a string, and in this is plural we want to return a boolean. Okay, let's keep that in mind and come here, pluralize a word, put that comment right there, pluralize a word, and we want to return a string. Okay, so this replace word will receive the, it's not receiving the word. Yeah, because this syntax is quite strange. Yeah, we need to take this return out. Okay, so this stuff is bugged. Okay, let's add the string right here, string word, let's indent, so we don't need to write until the next room, we can keep it right here. Okay, add duplicated string. Okay, and now we want to restore case token. What's this token? Cannot be returned because it's a function. Yeah, but it's not a function, it's a string. We want to replace the string. Okay, so now looks better. Irregular singles. Okay, so now we are having problems with the parameters that we are passing. No, I was looking to the JavaScript. I was getting full. Okay, so there is plural. Check if a word is plural. Let's delete the JavaScript. Okay. Check if a word is plural. Yeah, but we are getting the same error. Yeah, makes sense. Like here, we replace the word and return a string, but here we need to have a type. And that's quite dangerous. Like, we are trying to convert stuff. Why is this used for? Should this be a string? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we can try to make this from string to string and see if it works. But here we might have some problems because in JavaScript everything is like dynamic, like nothing have really a fixed type. So here, what is expecting here? Check word is expecting a list of regex. Okay, so let's try. Not quite sure. This is even more doubtful that we have regex in both sides. No, cannot be regex in both sides. Let's try dynamic right here. It's a list of dynamics. Okay. We are giving a little bit of type, but not too much. Like, probably is not. A rule cannot be a regex in both sides. Maybe it's a regex in one side and a string in another. Not sure. Okay, so here it's string, and here looks fine. Okay. So what's the problem? Cannot be returned because it's a function. Okay. So here we have the same problem that we are. No. Here we need to return a boolean, of course. Okay. Is plural is a boolean. And plural is to return a string. The name plural is already defined. Let's duplicate. Okay, and here it's really the problem. Map from string to string. It's not from string to boolean. Okay, so here this keep map. No. If it's just used in the contains, don't really need to be a boolean. Okay, and now we have the rules, the sanitized word. Yeah, here we also need to be dynamic. Okay, now looks like it makes sense. Okay, and we don't have errors anymore. No, we still have errors. Yeah, we still have the duplicated is plural. Okay, and we still don't have this singular method. So let's come back to the npm and get the singular and the is singular. Okay, so keep the comments. He's laughing off me. Will not keep any comments. He's an alpha programmer. Doesn't need to use comments. Okay, so let's add here the comments so we don't copy the JavaScript. Okay, fine. Let's delete easy singular and put the stuff again. Okay, so it's not. Okay, now we are getting about the same problem, yeah, because like we want to get a string and singular and here pass the word and we have the singular rules and pass the word. Okay, and what are the singular rules? Need to be the same probably, just missing the end countables. Okay, so here the is singular, okay, is singular, very cool, and here add the word. Here is just a word, the parameter is just a word. The rest of the stuff we manage inside our class. Okay, so now this starts to have some structure, so we can already imagine that these are really just auxiliar functions, these ones that we get first, and these ones are the ones that are really like exposed to the rest of the package. So probably we don't need to have these public, and certainly we don't need to have this right here. Like, let's just create the first mixin with the like some utils, like Pluralize utils, and create the first mixin. So mixin, Pluralize utils, and put all this stuff right here. So the sanitized word actually needs some context, like needs the uncountable. So let's put back in the class right here. Okay, but yeah, we decrease the stuff to a manageable space, and oh, but we need this here, the sanitized word. And why don't we pass this? So maybe we will also copy this stuff, yeah, but probably like a nice improvement was that this part should be parameters, I guess. It should not be the like we should have logic in our application that doesn't need all this context of all these maps and arrays. But okay, so let's create here the mixins folder, and the Pluralize rules no utils, Pluralize utils. Very well. Okay, now we need to import. Okay, and here check word as a boolean. Yes, this boolean. Well, but this is not used, so let's delete. Okay. Okay, now it's working, it's compiling, at least. Probably nothing is working yet. We can try right here, but I guess everything will fail because we did not add any rule yet. Like, we are just creating the structure so we can work, yeah. Okay, so let's come back here, and now we have some utils to add some rules. Okay, now we are getting close to the rules management. Let's see, let's try to convert this stuff. Probably this way is too much. Let's try to add a plural rule. Let's try to guide him a bit better. So what is this? This is something that will add the plural rules and that will add the singular rules. So this is a void of the void methods. Let's check. These methods are void. Let's see if this way you can understand that it should return void methods. Yeah, you got it. Very cool. Okay, so now let's pick the comment. And and add to our file. Add plural rule and add singular rule. Very nice. Okay, so I will ask him again to convert to Dart code. And okay, so this is the irregular rule, and we need to do the accountable rule after. Okay, let's come back here, do one thing at a time, so don't do any mistake. Okay, now the accountable rule. If word is string, that's strange. He's putting a comment saying Dart code. So kind. It's making me doing the monkey work. But okay, so here we are adding the plural rule. Okay. If it's a string, so this can be a dynamic, maybe, not really sure. We'll see, like the accountables rule maybe are more difficult than the others. Okay, so now we reached like the end of the logic, and now we enter the part of really the data that we need to process so we can transform and check if something is a word or another. So okay, this is quite okay. This should be done like every single time that we create our class. So we need to come back here, and on the constructor we need to create some initialization of some kind that will have these rules. Okay, so let's try to copy paste this. Okay, so we will init and we'll start with the irregular rules. Okay, irregular rules. Okay, so let's call a method init irregular rules, sure, and copy this stuff there. So we can have everything organized and we can understand what is happening. So we are doing a for each. In the for each, this is like a list. This is a list. What this rule really is a list of strings. And here we will add as an irregular. We don't need to return actually. Okay, so here we are taking like JavaScript without any complication. That's very cool. And here, here it will not work for sure, like the pluralization rules. That will be a different topic because these regex are really not supported by Dart. So these are the pluralization rules. So we need plural rules. Okay, let's create the method. Very fine, but this will not compile. Like, yeah, this doesn't really compile. So let's see if we can convert this. Convert to Dart code and see what he can do with this. Whoa, that's really cool. Here you can see how good this machine learning model really is. Like, it's doing a lot of work for us. Like, I don't even know what these regex really are. This first one looks like it can be an S or not, and in the right you have an S. Here probably is a mistake because he's putting an R that will not support these Unicodes. But it's an awesome work. Like, yeah, it's the only case, I guess. The rest of the stuff looks like it's really work. It will work like super easily. Okay, let's see how it ends. It ends it to you and then M. Okay. Oh, we converted everything. So cool. That's really nice. It's amazing what he just did in front of our eyes. Like, we are delivering something that some years ago would be very hard to convert, like to convert these regex one by one. So I guess like this stuff will work. And it's strange that here, I'm not sure that I will put here the regex and put this text, because I think we should have like at least a bit of a structure. So now, or we will have some errors. So okay, so here we still want a for each, and the for each will add this plural rule. Okay, here he messed up a bit, but yeah, that's fine. It did like most of the work. Like, probably it will be like hours to do what he just did. So this is a list. Okay, for each one, what is the error? Is expecting. What is really expecting right here? The argument type void function can't be assigned to a parameter. Let's see the difference. So here is a for each with a list, with a rule. Maybe we should say that this is a dynamic. Is a list. Oh no, the error is because this is not really a list. This is not a list, yeah. He was right. We need a key value pair. Like, this is a conversion, okay, of a map. So this is a conversion from regex to string, and yeah, looks like he was more right than I was. So I will come back right here. We'll do about the same. We'll create first the key and then create the for. Yeah, it's a better idea. Like, I'll create here a map from regex to string, and this part can be separated. So these are the rules. Okay, this first part compiles, and now we can do a for inside the keys. Okay, So these are the regex. And now to add a plural rule, we add first the regex, then we go to the rules. I'm not sure that this will support a map from regex, but yeah, let's see if it works. Then what we need more? So it's complaining that doesn't really support that type, but it's a string actually, so maybe it's no safety. Okay, very cool. Now let's get to the singularization rules. Okay, let's get the singular rules in place. Okay, and let's first try without the uncountables, like, and left, because like it's almost like it's a lot of stuff already done with this singular and plural, and it doesn't look like it's super essential to make it work. Init singular rules, and after this we will test and see if everything is working, and yeah, I hope it will. Let's see. Okay, this part just worked. Let's see, what problem are we having? No need of that. Okay, let's try the test. Regex is not of type string. Okay, so here is not really liking that we mix stuff of different types. Yeah, makes some sense. How can we solve it? Actually, I'll put the breakpoint here and see what is really happening. So here we are trying to create this list. Let's see if it's possible to create this list. No, it's not possible. Maybe if we say that it's a dynamic, it works. No. Regex is not of type string. Sanitize rule. Okay, so we will not sanitize anything. Let's try without sanitizing and see if it works. Like, who cares? What is this rule? It's already regex, like, well, what is it even doing? Let's try this way, see if this way it works. Yeah, this way it worked. Okay, so this regex makes sense. Like, if some s exists in a word, substitute by another word, by another s, to be a plural. And if the s doesn't exist, put the s anyway. So it makes a lot of sense to be some rule that works. Let's see if it works, because this sanitization looked like some JavaScript stuff. Whoa, and the test passed, just like that. Whoa, it's incredible. Like, this ChatGPT is really able to help a lot. So let's try now the Pluralize plural. Yeah, trying to convert cat into cats, and it worked. Just like that. That's very nice. Like, it's amazing how the AI is making us able to do like so much work in so less time. So as you can see, I guess this video is another half an hour. The first one was also half an hour, and in 1 hour you have something like ready to publish. So this package also needs a readme, and I will finish the readme right here. Models, I can just copy the text like pluralize and singularize any word. Okay, let's put here the readme, pluralize and singularize any word. Here they already have some stuff that we can put some Dart code, so we can put the code of our tests, showing that this stuff already works. And we also can take like we also can take a screenshot of the application, see the application working, because now it should work much better. Let's put here the Dart code. We have singular and plural methods that convert text, and is singular and is plural to check if a word is singular or plural. Exactly. Okay, so let's see right here. Oh, maybe I need a not restart now, because now the Pluralize have more stuff. So check is singular, cats is plural. It works. It works perfectly. Let's just add. Then I can improve the example, of course. But one thing that I think is very nice is to put screenshots of what you are doing. Like I have in multiple packages that I've done before. So I'll put here the screenshot. It's quite easy to take a screenshot. It's just something like this. Okay, come here and screenshot. Okay, then we can reference it in the README, and we can come here to pub.dev. So I have, for example, this package where I put the screenshot, and yeah, it works quite well. So we need to come by here, the README, and see it raw. And yeah, it's something like this. Okay. So you don't need to explain everything. This is very easy to use. And here, okay, we'll create the getting started and put here the example. So it's in my GitHub, Pluralize. It's not sure if it's main or master. These guys are so kind to make all this mess. Like now you never know. You never know what is right or wrong, because some are main, some are master. Because why the hell? They like to create unpredictability in our lives, so we don't get bored. Screenshot, PNG. Plural equals to true. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. We also should create here the changelog. First release of a pluralize function. Pluralize utility for Dart. And yeah, as you can see, it's ready to publish. We already have the publish script right here. And I guess it's ready to publish. Let's see. He also creates some evaluation when we have warnings. What are the warnings? Oh, we don't have the repository or the home page. And the docs should be doc. Okay, that's fine. Let's come back here. Let's come here in the docs and put doc. Okay, very well. And create the, how it says. So it says that is like, it's stuff of the pubspec.yaml, like we need to reference some stuff. So I'll just come here in my pubspec.yaml and I'll copy the home page and the repository, and then I need to change the repository to the right one, of course. So the home page is the same, the repository it's this one, Pluralize. Okay, looks like it's ready. Let's clean and try to publish again. Publish. One more warning. What's that? Remove the Enscape. Oh, these are like the Dart analysis stuff. Okay, so let's make him happy. So you don't want a for each, but you'll get it anyway. Here is saying that we don't need. Not sure about that. Not sure, like it is working, so I will commit even with the warnings. Maybe it's something that I will look when I have more time, and okay, let's publish. We are ready to go. And okay, look like it's updated, it's uploaded, and yeah, we have a published package done in 1 hour. Like this is not right here, probably because it is not published yet on GitHub. Let's come back here, Pluralize. This is the Pluralize. It's this one, yeah, it's this one. So let's publish on GitHub. I'll leave in the description also this link, this commit, and the repository. So first, Pluralize functionality. Okay, let's push, and we are good to go. Now we can refresh right here, and probably at some point it will get our stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you take the opportunity to create a great portfolio, like just publishing packages, because like you can look around and test, like you can demonstrate, especially is that like you can demonstrate and somebody can come back here and just open your project in GitHub and just run the example. And this example is very simple and doesn't show a lot of Flutter skills. in terms of UI, but like uh, if you do something like this, you can demonstrate that you can solve a practical problem and not just like following some instructions that somebody on in the course just gave you. Like here you can show that you can solve practical problems that exist and that are problems of other developers and other people. And yeah, I think that's what the market really needs, and will be great for your career. So I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.